What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swole. We're going balls deep on back to school. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Can you say balls deep and school in the same sentence? Well, I just fucking did. Prepare to be, dare I say it, offended? Oh no.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That's deep.
What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with some more balls deep action. Before we go sack deep, make sure you subscribe also to the Daily Swole channel right here on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow here, follow there if you want to catch the live streams every single day. If you love this balls deep action, you're going to love the podcast. So head over to the Daily Swole and make sure you subscribe. Today's video is about a page with a big time following, 2.4 million subscribers, and it's titled 8 Passengers. And this is a family with a lot of kids and a mother, and this one video in particular, back to school lunch haul. One of the issues that I've been having with a lot of the content that's coming out is about the targeting of children. Now, it happens at the supermarket where you have candy on the bottom level by your feet. Obviously, it's for kids. Everything is attracting kids with sugary cereals and sugary candies and all these different amalgamations of food in different colors to attract kids to get them hooked. School lunches, the schools are trash. The school lunch options at Walmart and at the supermarkets are also trash. And families and pages like this might be even one of the better ones that doesn't go full blown into the trash, but gets plenty of it. I mean, this is an example of why kids can't pay attention. There's no gym, there's no proper cooking and home ec in schools, and kids are just pounded and fed and pumped full of sugar and then told to sit still in classrooms. Now, this is why we have so many kids that are on medication. This is why we have so many kids that are depressed and have all these fucking issues, from acne and skin conditions all the way down to just behavioral problems. So this page actually disabled comments for this video. I wonder why. I don't know if they're all disabled for all their videos, but it makes sense because maybe they got a lot of pushback in the comments for the shit that she was buying her children. So there's a couple points I'm going to time out for you, and I want to show you a couple clips. And this is just an example of what people buy for their children and why it's a problem. So you have the beginning. It says, or she says, the mother says that she's going to let her children pick out what they want for the school year. Smart move. Let the kids fucking decide what they want to eat.
We're going to go shopping for school lunches. I'm going to let all of the kids pick what they want in their school lunches.
Why would I be a parent? Let me just let the kids decide. We'll make for a good YouTube video. I'll get hundreds of thousands of views. It'll be a great fucking vlog. So the kids, obviously, they fucking go and they get crap. She says that she's going to let the kids pick out what they want. It's not going to be straight cookies, but there's plenty of cookies. There's plenty of sugar. There's plenty of hydrogenated oils. So at about 4 minutes and 42 seconds, they go into the dessert section. All these kids start grabbing all sorts of shit, from protein drinks. They got protein bars. They're grabbing oatmeal cookies, white bread. You look in their cart and you just see all these protein shakes and, cookies and just processed crap, these unicorn cupcakes, literal garbage. I don't want my child or anyone eating that crap at that age. There's no need to have a dessert for school. There's no need to have a dessert lunch. A dessert. There's no need to have a dessert. Right after that, she's showing her cart that is chock full. The entire bottom, a cart is full of peanut butter. And it's not good quality peanut butter, if that's even an argument you can make. It's the processed garbage peanut butter that's pounded and filled with hydrogenated oils and sugar. So great, let's get some garbage bread, let's get some garbage peanut butter, and let me feed this to my kids with jelly. She says that in case there's an apocalypse, we can always make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Great. Yeah, you can make them a pure fucking square filled with sugar. That's what you should be giving your kids, just pure fucking sugar. Good call, Mom. Good call. So when you go and you scroll through to about 5 minutes and 50 seconds here, you could see their cart with all the stuff in it. There's just tons and tons of peanut butter. There's tons of all these, garbage like cereals and cookies and candies and cupcakes and Nutella and all this junk. And then once they get home, they go through their snacks that they got, and they have goldfish, they have Nutella, they have their bars, and they're showing all the organization of all the things that they get. Now, this is obviously a big bulk shopping for the entire school year or for months in advance, but it is a little cross section of what this family eats and what most families do eat. And I will be honest that these choices are nowhere near as bad as most families in America. This is just a glimpse into obviously a well-to-do family because they're raising a few kids, which is not cheap. They have 2.4 million subscribers. You know they're getting that ad revenue. So they are well off and they're taken care of financially. But to have all these pure protein bars and these Z bars, like this is all shit. It's filled with sugar. There's a lot of issues with the ingredients in those foods that a lot of people have. And when you're giving these to kids, it's just not the optimal food. It's not real food. Why are they having Z bars? Why does a child need a pure protein bar? Why? Most humans are getting way too much protein in their diet. We need to be giving them complete nutritious foods. No excuses. None of these artificial filler things. I don't care if my child or the fucking kid wants desserts. Who gives a shit? Why are you letting them pick out their own shit? You're the parent. Make the choice. Give them the foods that they should be eating. Raise them properly. Raising them to make their own fucking choices. They're like 8 years old. They don't know what they fucking need. You do. You're the mother, or maybe you're the vlogger and you just happen to have kids. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is getting many, many, many views. It shows these kids, this poor little girl has acne all over her face. She's eating applesauce, which is just pretty much just a fruit cup of pure sugar. And I'm not making fun of the kids, all right? I mean, kids are innocent. They really are. And that's the problem. Kids are innocent. They can't make these choices. They don't have a debit card. They don't have a job. When you're buying them Cheez-Its and Triscuits and protein bars and cookies and unicorn cupcakes and just sugar in a packet, you're not setting them up for success. Now, are they going to be obese because of that? No, but they're going to be fucking wired up. This is why kids are on ADHD medication. This is why there's all these issues. It starts with the parents. It starts with the parents and what they are telling their kids, what lessons they are giving their children. Now, I understand that you want your kid to be quiet. You want your kid to sit down. You want your kid to just be like, all right, I can't be super strict. I have to give them some options. And yes, they're going to be an adult and go out in their world on their own. So you have to prepare them properly, but obviously you have to let them fly on their own. But as a parent, and again, this is my opinion, but I know it's a fucking good one. If you're the parent, it's up to you to make those decisions for your child. You should not be allowing your child to make decisions or to make choices or to even go with you to the supermarket. Now, if you have that many fucking kids, one, you shouldn't have had that many kids, or two, you bring them with you, but you make the fucking decisions, okay? You leave them at home, get a babysitter, or you bring them and you make the choices. You're the mother. You're the parent. You make the choice. You're going to have kids and you're going to bring kids into this world. Don't you want to set them up with the right mindset? Now, you're telling them we have to get some healthy foods too. So you're telling them that this is crap and you're telling them this is okay to have. They might not be obese, but what else is going on inside their little developing bodies? You really want to give them processed fucking food.
Those are my favorite. Okay, so one of these with your lunches.
For their little tiny developing, untainted, unscathed, like that's what is helping them grow. That's becoming their cells. That's going into their brain. That's helping their brain function. If you're giving kids processed sugar, which is in the jelly, in the bread, in the peanut butter, in the Triscuits, in the Cheez-Its, in those applesauce fucking packets, in the pure protein bars, in the Z bars, in the unicorn cupcakes, in all that shit is just processed sugar, tons of corn, tons of grains, gluten, all these things that can cause a lot of issues for kids. I'm not saying every single one of those things is going to cause an inflammatory or some kind of poor reaction, but come on, it should be all healthy foods, especially from this family who is obviously well off. And if this is any kind of a lens or any kind of a summary of what's going on in this country, can you imagine what the majority of people are giving their kids? Not just the schools, but families that aren't as well off, that see these types of processed foods as cool. This is inexpensive. Oh, let me buy these Lunchables. Let me buy these little pre-made meals for my child because, oh, they're 2 for $4 or 3 for $6 or something like that. So what do you think? I mean, obviously they might agree because they disabled their comments, which is very, very shady when comments are disabled for a video. It's got 16,000 thumbs up at the time of making this video and 415 thumbs down. So there is a lot of dissent about this video. I'm not sure why, who knows, but you could drop in the comments below. What do you think? If you have kids, what do you think about giving your kids this type of trash? I think it's reprehensible. I think it's nauseating for me to watch. It makes me sad. It's frustrating. But this type of video that's promoting this type of food for children, everything from the Teen Vogue and all these issues, people are targeting children. They're impressionable and they're going to grow up thinking this stuff is okay and have these triggers, have these cravings, have these predispositions towards these types of foods. And it's not going to help them later in life. And we have to start with the parenting, with the family, in the family unit. We have to start there because the school system's not going to do it. And you're sending these kids out into the world with a poor foundation and understanding of health and nutrition. So what are your thoughts? Drop in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this balls deep episode. Another example of the frustration that I feel when I look at this kind of crap. So what are your thoughts? Drop it below. Thanks for going balls deep with El Papa Swolio. And make sure you also click the link in the cards and the description down below to subscribe to the Daily Swole podcast. It's over there at the Daily Swole right here on YouTube, going live every single day. I'll see you over there. And of course, I'll see you right here next time for some more balls deep action. Peace out, fam. Oh. Put the cookie down. Put it down. Don't eat the cookie. Don't put it in your fucking mouth. Yow.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give